Hello, happy Friday. Welcome to Up to Speed Live. I'm Diana Alvear. Thank you so much for joining me today. And very, very important, I want to start right off by saying that next week is big. I know I say that a lot, but I really, really mean it because next Monday we will be live from the Leadership Forum with Hans. And there will be so much to cover. Lots of news will be made on Monday. We're going to be hearing the latest Pulse results. We're also going to get an update on Work Forward. So you really, really want to tune in. Andy will be live with Hans. So really good stuff there. But first, let's take a more serious turn because we really need to talk about all of the weather that has been affecting so many of us throughout the United States. So, as you know, winter storms have been ravaging so much of Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, the West Coast, and then the East Coast was hit with tornadoes, which took a lot of people by surprise. Of course, our Verizon Response Team headed in, well prepared, keeping people connected, assisting at warming shelters. This is actually drone video given to me by Mike Begonis at VRT, taken by their team on the ground there in Texas. You can see it's just a winter wonderland. You don't expect to see that in Texas, but they are there on the ground helping the places that have been most impacted by winter storms and tornadoes. Now, I know that so many of us are personally affected by this. I myself have teammates in Texas that have been dealing with this. My dad and my stepmom, their water doesn't work. Their power stayed on, but their water isn't working. So we're trying to get them bottled water and food. This is personal for so many of us. And of course, our first instinct is, what can we do to help? And that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We're going to give you lots of things you can do. First, we want to make sure that you know that we have data relief, okay? So if someone you know or yourself, if you were hit hard, we are offering unlimited domestic talk, text, and data to our customers through February 20th. That is tomorrow. So you want to make sure that if you're in one of these hard-hit areas, you can check your zip code on Verizon.com and see if you're eligible for that relief offer. Now, of course, a good reminder that the VtoV fund, this is what it was made for. This is a way for you to do your part. You can give to support V-teamers displaced by these storms and other natural disasters. And all you have to do is go to the VtoV page, which will be linked in today's story. We also, late breaking news, have a mobile giving campaign going as well. So you're going to see there that you can text Red Cross to 90999 and you donate a one-time donation of $10 to the American Red Cross. They're supporting at least 35 warming centers, 35, with cots and blankets. You can text RESCUE to 52000 to donate $10 to the Salvation Army USA, and they're providing shelter and food as well. Now, let's talk about the fact that V-teamers don't wait to be told to help, right? We run to the situation when we want to help people in need, and that is exactly what Kevin Smith, a solutions manager from Owasso, Oklahoma, did. He ran to the crisis in Tulsa. When his store closed for the day, he didn't just sit back down and relax. Instead, he joined Meals on Wheels, a nonprofit organization that services seniors in the community, loaded his truck up with meals, and delivered 70 meals to seniors in need in Tulsa. So way to go, Kevin. We are so proud of you. Thank you for all that you do. And we have another story of kindness that is going to blow you away. I'm telling you, I'm so proud to be a V-teamer, to know that if I'm in trouble, I can count on my team to want to help me. We're going to tell you that story at the end of this newscast. You want to stick around. Trust me. Okay, let's move on to some other news. Let's talk NASCAR. Did you see the number 33 Team Penske car in action at the Daytona 500 earlier this week? Check it out. All marked up beautifully with Verizon 5G. Driver Austin Cindric finished 15th in the 500, but that is not all. NASCAR used Blue Jeans to conduct their 2021 Safety Ops Summit. These are the folks who are responsible for keeping things safe and orderly at the tracks. And this has been especially important during COVID. So on and off the track, we are so proud to say that Verizon is there. On to some more business news. Let's see the slide. You want to take a look at what Amir Hussein shared about this week's Cisco announcement. Amir leads business products for the Verizon Business Group. Verizon Business and Cisco announcing 3 new SD-WAN managed service offerings. These are going to provide enterprise customers with more options for building a flexible and agile networking infrastructure. Just another way that we're going to help our customers meet the ever-increasing demands of today's world, leveraging innovative solutions brought forth by 2 longtime trusted partners. So lots of good stuff there. Also, earlier this week, YBVR, this is a next generation XR video distribution platform, secured funding through Verizon Ventures. Congrats to them. Let's tell you a little bit about them. So YBVR is able to provide instantaneous 360-degree streaming through deployment on our previously announced AWS wavelength with Verizon's 5G ultra-wideband network. Woo, that's a lot. Very exciting news, and this is going to make immersive sports and music events so much more real for the audience. So we're really taking it up there a notch. Congrats to all of those folks. Now, let's talk a little bit about something that should make you proud, Citizen Verizon. As you know, one of the key pillars is climate protection, and we've got a lot to celebrate this week. So first, Verizon has ranked number 9 on Barron's 100 most sustainable companies list. Let's see that slide if we've got it. This is a big deal and a huge priority for us all. So it's great to see that your hard work for climate protection is being recognized. A reminder, we're also part of the Climate Pledge. This is reiterating our commitment to become carbon neutral in our operations by 2035. Super ambitious, but hey, we've got it. And speaking of climate protection, I want you to see this next video here because it's all about solar. We are currently working on additional on-site renewable energy by installing 24 megawatts of solar by 2025. That's just awesome news. Let's talk Next 20 now because we have a new episode coming out of our groundbreaking episode that you won't want to miss. That's happening next Tuesday, February 23rd at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific. We've got a slide to show you here because we're going to be talking about Black women and leadership and the obstacles to progress that they still face. This is a collaboration with Bold Sister to Sister, and our Yahoo reporter and host, Brittany Jones Cooper, is going to sit down with these women you see here, political strategist and CEO of Impact Strategies, Angela Rye, and executive coach and facilitator at Fast Forward Consulting Group, Sherry Raynard. And they're going to be talking about all the challenges that Black women continue to face and what we need to do collectively to achieve equality and equity. And hey, I'm all about us being able to do something, right? So if you notice the shirt that I'm wearing, isn't it beautiful? It's the Verizon Equality shirt, and you can get one too. You just need to go to Verizon.10 and then the number 10. I think we have a lower thirds to show you. I'm not sure, but I can spell it out for you. So it's Verizon.10, so the word 10, then 10 design.com. That's the store that's selling it. It's part of how we're celebrating Black History Month here at Verizon. This shirt is made by a certified African-American female-owned business, and $5 of every shirt is going to go to support the National Urban League. So you can look good and feel good about everything you're doing to celebrate Black History Month. So kindness, you know, if you follow me on social, that I'm all about kindness. And earlier this week was Random Acts of Kindness Day. So I have cried every time I told the story. I'm really hoping I'm not going to cry this time, but we really need to share with you this incredible story of kindness. So it comes to us from Monica Stefanski. She's a marketing V-teamer supporting the Verizon Business Group. And let's see the pictures here. She says, February 17th holds a special place in my heart. On February 17th, 2018, my mom was gratefully a recipient of a bilateral lung transplant in the hopes of having a chance for a new life. Unfortunately, as a high-risk patient, her journey did not go how we hoped for. So now, on February 17th, in honor of Grammy and National Random Act of Kindness Day, we do something special for someone. Last year, my children passed out happy messages and candy to their preschool classrooms. And this year, we donated cleaning supplies to my oldest kindergarten class, you see that on the left, and a sweet treat for her teacher, and they made homemade cards for their classrooms. We're using this hard day to honor kindness, knowing my mom, their Grammy, would be proud. So the pictures you're seeing there, of course, are this year's act of kindness, and then that is Monica's mom before heading into surgery 3 years ago. And wow, that is just the most incredible story of turning pain into healing. And Monica, we can't thank you enough for sharing that story. And wow, your mom's legacy is just so beautiful of spreading kindness in the name of a wonderful person. So I was so touched by this. All of us at the Up to Speed team were so touched by your story, and we're so grateful you chose to share it with us and inspire the rest of our V-teamers watching right now to think, what can we do? Because kindness is what's going to make this world better. Speaking of kindness, this is the story I was telling that you had to stick around for. So again, blown away by our V-Teamer family. Alvear Kazaz, she is a network engineer who had recently moved to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She was in her home alone earlier this week when those blackouts started to roll through. And the temperature in her house began to plummet. So let's see the pictures here. So it's freezing in her house. She heads to her car to try to get warm. She's running out of gas. And then she was through all of her firewood. So an email went out asking if anyone could help. And those gentlemen on the right, that would be James Horton, part of network engineering and ops team, and his son drove their 4x4 truck from over an hour away to deliver firewood and gas to Alvear. It is so great to see the V-Team community coming together when help is needed. I mean, they braved those roads to get to Alvear to help her in her time of need. And here is the best part about this all, because I love ending the show with a little bit of dessert, right? Something sweet for you to chew on. We have so many more stories coming out about our V-Teamers that have helped during this time of need. And we're compiling them all, and we're going to put them in a news story on the web and on our socials. So you can do your part. You can check out those stories, give thanks for the kinds of people that you work with, and then share the love. So what's next? We also want to know if you have a story of a V-Teamer doing good for somebody. We want you to share those with us. You can send them to us at good@verizon.com, our mailbox. And you can also tag those stories on social with at VZ Up to Speed, and also use the hashtag A Call for Kindness. This is a whole thing for us. This is going to be a way of life for us. We want to live kindness day in and day out. And there's so many great stories to share out there. This is an easy way for you to be part of that kindness movement. All right, so that will do it for us today. Such a great note to end on. People are still in need. We gave you lots of ways to help. We gave you lots of things that you can do to feel like you're making a difference. That is what we're trying to do today. Go into this weekend calling the people you love, seeing what you can do to help, and making the world a better. Monday, a big day, of course, you're going to be with Andy and Hans live talking from the Leadership Forum. But today, give thanks for where you work, with whom you work, and the life that we've been given and the opportunities that we can change somebody's life. I'm Diana Alvear. Thank you so much for joining me today. And until next time, you're up to speed.